Welcome back, it's 206 on our radio station and my guests are the Google Student Ambassadors in Tunisia. It's worth noting that Google has recently launched the second Google Student Ambassador program in the Middle East and North Africa. Almost 800 students from over 100 universities in the region applied for this program, but only 234 were selected, and from these 234, 7 students are from Tunisia. 4 ambassadors are on RTCI and they are expecting your questions and feedback on the Facebook page RTCI, the English Language Program. Ashraf Bashir Al-Arabi, Saif Bourji, Wissam Zrili, Dia Abbasi, welcome to RTCI.
Thank you for the invitation.
Welcome. Thank you for accepting the invitation. I'll just let you introduce yourselves to our listeners. Gentlemen first. No ladies today.
So my name is Ashraf Sheikh Al-Arabi. I'm 23 years old. I'm student, computer science engineering student at Cezanne, Ghazela.
Hello, my name is Wissam Zerli. I am from the National School of Computer Science in Manila, and I have been recently selected as Google Student Ambassador.
Okay, on my left.
Hello, my name is Saif Bourji and I'm a business student at the Mediterranean School of Business. I've recently been selected to be a Google Student Ambassador with my other 6 colleagues.
Saif Bourji, just like the singer, the Tunisian singer. What's his name? Yeah, please.
Hello, my name is Dia Abbasi. I'm a student engineer at the National School of Computer Science from the University of Manouba. I was recently selected as Google Student Ambassador in Tunisia.
Our listeners would like to know more about the Google Student Ambassadors in Tunisia. Last week, my guest was Dr. Salah Haneshi. We talked about international relations, about Tunisian-Japanese bilateral relations, about the future of higher education in Tunisia and research as well. This is why you are here today on RTCI. You might have the same definition of the Google Student Ambassadors program, but let's check if you can provide different interpretations. Gentlemen, what is the Google Student Ambassadors program in Tunisia?
Google Student Ambassador is a program that I think it's important for active students who are passionate about technology. We are going to organize the events
here in Tunisia?
Yes, of course. In all the universities of Tunisia.
Ah, cool.
Not only on our own universities.
So it's throughout the Tunisian territory. It's not just in Tunis
Yeah, of
area.
course, we are student ambassadors not only on our.
Not only in capital.
Yes, not only in capital, not only
at your
on our
universities,
but all in all over Tunisia.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes, and I just want to say that since we are 7, we're not so many, and compared to the Egyptian participants or Moroccan participants.
How many Egyptian and Moroccan participants?
More than 100.
More than 100?
And in Morocco, more than almost 40 participants. So it's the first time that Tunisia participates in this program. Google want to discover the Tunisian campus cultures, we are as student ambassadors. We have to spread this culture in our campus, organize events, and so many other things.
You've used a very interesting term, which is campus cultures. Where's the meaning of campus culture?
Campus culture. In fact, last week we had a meeting with some Google employees.
Google employees, Tunisia.
Yes, and it was really an interesting meeting. They want to invest in Tunisia. They have Google for Education. Its product, and it has been released in so many Arabic countries, like in Morocco, in Egypt, and now their plan is to launch this program in Tunisia. So they were asking what is the relationship between you as students and your teachers? Do you usually use emails? How information comes to you? And so many other things.
I think you often use Facebook, and this is the case of my friend here on my left. So, how would you introduce Google Student Ambassador?
Well, the common definition of the Google Student Ambassador Program is that it is an opportunity for students to act as a link between Google and their universities. But personally, this is like a dream come true because Google is
Dream come true.
yeah
Good.
yeah for me Google is one of the two favorite companies in the world. It's like one of my two favorites. And having the opportunity and the chance to be an ambassador of this company is just an opportunity that not everybody gets every day. So,
You don't have the right to miss this opportunity.
I wouldn't let myself miss it actually.
Okay, what about you?
First, I want to say that Google Student Ambassador Program isn't for the first time, but Tunisian participate in it for the first time. Google Student Ambassador is an opportunity for Tunisian students to prove that we have a passionate student about new technology,
Because we have the
technology.
skills here in Tunisia. I invite you to listen to Michael Bolton Dance With Me. We'll be back in about 3 minutes with more about student ambassadors from Google. Stay tuned, we'll be back. Dance With Me by Michael Bolton. Welcome back. It's 2:16 on our radio station, and my guests are the Google ambassadors in Tunisia. Gentlemen, I'd like to move to the selection process. Who wants to start?
I can start.
Go ahead, Wissam.
So the point is how can you become a Google Student Ambassador? The process is a bit long. You will be selected next summer. I'm talking about
Summer 2013.
I'm talking about the next edition. So at first you have to write an essay on one of the topics given by Google. They will give you an essay.
That's probably in English.
Yes, of course. And you have to write a motivation letter. And then you move to your university. You have to
Cover
provide you have to provide a short statement from your professor or head department to recommend you. Talking if you are an active student in your university.
You have the recommendation of the
Yes,
FTC listeners.
Thanks. And finally, you have to fill the specified form. There you will have some questions like what is leadership for you? What is your best Google product? How can you make it look like much more easier or easy to use or a nice interface? How can you change it?
Are you just 7 gentlemen, or do you have ladies in your team?
7 gentlemen.
No, we need more ladies. The Minister of Women, she was just here, Madame Sihan Badi, so she asked me this question. She said, Adnen, where are the ladies? Or I'm expecting the ladies. So next time you will come with ladies.
Google
We
is
hope to see them in the next edition.
In the next edition,
and
2000.
Google is supporting the women in technologies by giving much scholarships
For ladies.
for ladies.
How would you describe your task as Google Student Ambassadors in Tunisia? Saif.
Well, like I said earlier, it's basically being a link between Google and the universities. So the main role of the Google Student Ambassador is to spread the word about competitions, boot camps, scholarships, and other Google opportunities, to host and organize events to bring awareness about the Google products and technologies. To be a source of knowledge in the university about Google products and technologies, and to spread Google goodwill to campus students.
Do you think you have the same vision? You are 7, but do you have the same vision in trying to promote
We share the bigger vision, the vision and the mission of Google. But definitely each one of us has its own interpretation, but I think if we look to the bigger picture, we all share the same vision and the same mission.
Where is the vision? The Google vision here in Tunisia and North Africa? Yes, please.
First, I would speak about my roles as Google Student
Yeah,
Ambassador.
go ahead, please.
I have to collaborate with the local Google team, like group developer group, Google Developer Group, and Google Business Group. Also, we have to host for event, planning to help a student to know more about Google technology. But about the vision, I think that is related to our specialities, because everyone can apply for Google Student Ambassador. Even from Tunisia, we have who study commerce, who is a computer engineer, who is an electric engineer. So the vision, for example, who study commerce will be more closer to business, monetization of the web. But when we talk about computer engineer, we will interest more for computing technology.
This is probably why you have students from MSB and other students from computer science schools. Yes, please, Hussein.
And talking about Google culture, I think it's one of the most important things that we have learned in Cairo. Since
So you have traveled to Cairo.
Yes.
Well, tell me about the trip to Cairo.
Yes, and I think one of the keys of success of Google is this culture. They have a lot of values, don't be afraid of new things, fail fast, take risks, and suits are not suits does not make you a serious person. So you can be serious without wearing a suit.
Just following Bill Gates and following people that you know.
Yeah, be humble.
Same style. So, what is the difference between the program here in Tunisia and other parts like Egypt? Because you have traveled to Egypt. What is the difference between the two countries?
It's the same program. It's the same program. We had the training in Cairo, which with different sessions given by Googlers from Google Egypt, Google Argentina, Google for USA offices. We are all the student ambassadors from the MENA zone were grouped in Cairo.
But why did they choose Cairo, Saif? Why Egypt?
Obviously, the headquarters of Google is in Egypt, so to make it easier for the organizers, they had the training in Egypt, in Cairo. But actually, I think that we Tunisians have an advantage to compare to other countries, because we have a huge Google community in Tunisia. And here, I'd like to take the opportunity to talk about the Google Business Groups and the Google Developers Groups. Our GDG, Google Developers Groups, is ranked 3rd worldwide. And this is like amazing for a country who doesn't even have a Google office in it. So
Doesn't have the platform.
yeah, exactly. So we have the skill in Tunisia, and this is the most
Your
important
Excellency, what have you learned from your trip to Egypt? That's how I address ambassadors when they come here to FTC. Go ahead, please. Ashraf?
I understood the Google culture. Also, I learned some technical.
The Google, not the Egyptian culture.
On the Google culture.
The Google Egyptian culture.
Also, I
Or
learned.
the Egyptian Google culture.
Not there were Googlers from other countries. So,
Okay.
I learned also some technical things that I didn't know. I discovered some new tools also that I didn't know them.
You didn't know
before.
about the past. Okay. What about you, Wissam?
I have learned to speak in different accents.
Tunisian Egyptian accent.
In fact, my roommate was from Yemen.
Mm-hmm.
We were from 2 different cultures, but we had a lot of fun together, and I think it was an unforgettable experience. Apart from that, technically, it was very interesting. We learned how to use Google Products in the best way. Some tricks, some tips to use it in the right way. We have met a lot of Googlers from India.
I like this term, Googlers.
Googlers.
The Indians are very
they're
experienced and they are very
yes,
active.
IT field, they are dominating.
10,000 engineers
Yes.
a year.
Yeah. We have from Argentina, from Paris, from England, I guess. We have learned also how to organize events. We have a session called campus simulation, and We have created websites, how to advertise your event, how to collaborate together, how to devise tasks, and so many other things.
What about you, Dia?
I want to say first that dreaming is so amazing, but to achieve your dream, it's really more amazing.
It's complicated.
Yes, really, I wanted strongly to be selected, and alhamdulillah, I'm in now. So there is a lot of amazing things that we learned. As Wissam talked, there was competitions. Through them, we learned how to work in group, work in team. Even we don't speak the same. It's not
Dialect.
Yes, but there was working together. So
Group work.
yes. Also, we learned how to make things right. How to
which is a very difficult task.
Yes,
in Tunisia.
also that work is a part of life, and it's not just a thing that we have to do. How to make fun and work at the same time, how to lead people, how to be a leader, how to host event, how to collaborate with other people, how to and other part, technical part, like knowing all about Google products, how to practice them.
You can just say we have learned everything.
And how to talk to media also.
It was very
How to
intensive.
talk to the
Very
media.
intensive. From 8 a.m. to
And, thi-
12.
and this is, tell us about the experience. How did you learn how to speak to journalists?
They gave us some tips, some advices to what should we speak about, what should we not speak about.
Don't speak about international relations, you don't speak about politics,
Yeah.
just speak about marketing and Google.
Some of us said, I work for Google, and it's not
It's-
allowed to
it's
us to
private,
say
yeah.
these things. And even
We
in
are
our
student
Facebook profiles,
ambassadors.
it's not.
You're just ambassadors.
Student ambassadors.
Student ambassadors. Saif, I would like to ask you about group work. You are 7 here in Tunisia. You are supposed to work in different parts of the country, but you have decided to work together. Why this spirit?
Well, because union makes us stronger, and the Google Student Ambassador Program doesn't require us to work in groups. This is our choice. We choose as Tunisian ambassadors to work together, to join resources, to create bigger events, and to benefit even more the other students, Tunisian students. So we think that if every one of us is gonna like work on his own, the resources are gonna be divided, and the events cannot have the same impact as if we join all the resources together and I don't know, maybe create some national events from Bizerte to Bingerdin and benefit all Tunisians. Doesn't have to only to be only students.
We'll be speaking about the activities here in Tunisia. Ashraf.
I'd like to invite all students who want to be part of, not part of the GSM program, but who want to be
To volunteer.
Yes, to volunteer, to contact us on our Facebook page or on soon on our
You can
our
mention your
website.
Facebook page.
It's Google Student Ambassador Tunisia.
It's really exceptional having 4 guys, but you haven't mentioned the 3 ambassadors who are probably listening to you on FTC.
Bashir Arfawi, Mohamed Ali Tkhil, and Slim Shtour.
We say hi to all these guys who are listening and to our RTC fans. You know that those who don't like group work are dead and gone. That's according to Justin Timberlake. And I invite you to listen to this very nice song. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Stay tuned.
Hey, let me kick it to you right quick, man. Not on some gangster shit, man, on some real shit. Anybody done been through the same thing, I'm sure you feel the same way. Big Phil, it's for you, Pinky.
The Google Student Ambassadors program, a way of promoting Google spirit in the region, not only in Tunisia. It's a kind of marketing strategy.
Yeah,
Safe.
sure thing. I mean, the Google mission is to organize the world's information and make
The
it.
MSB student. Your friends are probably listening.
Yeah, I hope so. I said the Google's mission is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. And as Google ambassadors, we're here to help this. So obviously, we're doing some marketing for Google, and we're benefiting from it.
Marketing for free.
Yeah, for free. But we're gaining experience. We're gaining from networking.
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Yeah, the Google swags.
Leah, what about you?
I think that it's not just about marketing, because we will not wait for Google to invest in Tunisia without Tunisian practice and use their products and their technology. So it's win-win way. So they win and we win. So they win that they have marketing for their products, and we win investments and
You come here to
helping
FTC
Tunisians
to talk
progress.
about
Yes.
Google products, Google ambassador program. Are you really convinced that Google is the leading company in the region?
Statistics prove it. It's not.
Which statistics? MSB statistics?
No, actually,
MSB is one of the best schools in Tunisia.
thank you.
This is the reality.
It's marketing.
Go ahead, Saif.
Actually, Google comes first in the list of the top websites that people trust the most. And this doesn't come from nothing. If Google doesn't provide excellent quality of service, I don't think that people would still use it and get it to that advanced rank in the list.
What about you, Wissam?
In fact, Google.
How about his listening? You can say no.
No. In fact, it's proven Google has the strongest service. I'm speaking technically. And talking about employers, it's hard and difficult to be selected to work in Google. The selection is very difficult. The process is very long. And once you work in Google, you have to prove it. You have to innovate. You have to be creative. Apart from your work as an engineer or an employer.
I hope that you will be based in Silicon Valley in the coming
Mountain
years.
View.
Mountain View, yeah. What have you learned from this experience as Google ambassadors? Ashraf. Oussama al-Malhouli. He's also an IT engineer.
I learned
Okay, he doesn't want to think. Okay, Saif.
Yeah, well, we learned that it's not that hard to be a part of such a big company. That if that for youth, Tunisian youth, if you work hard, then result will come. So I don't know, maybe a little message for the Tunisian youth: don't be afraid to apply for such programs. Always look for these programs, and we're here to help you through the application process if you want. So you can always get in touch with us, and we keep you posted on all the Google opportunities.
We will keep will keep them posted on the Google opportunities, and I invite you to join me on my Facebook page, RTCI, the English language program, where they can find the link to the Google Ambassadors program here in Tunisia. Now I invite you to listen to a very nice song by Brian Adams and Tina Turner. It's Only Love. Enjoy. Petite pause صغيرة نرجعوا 5 minutes. Le mot de la fin. وواحد شنو هو الميساج It's Only Love by Brian Adams and Tina Turner. Welcome back. Fans are very active on Facebook because my guests are Google ambassadors here in Tunisia. Your Excellency, this is what I have understood from your answer. So your role is basically to spread the word about competitions, boot camps, scholarships and other Google opportunities, host and organize events to bring awareness about Google products and technologies, be a source of knowledge in the university about Google products and technologies, and spread Google goodwill to campus students. So you're also supposed to help Google to better understand the campus culture. Am I right?
Yes.
Safe. Just yes.
Yes. you got it also. I don't have anything else to add.
Okay, so what is your final message to our listeners?
Well, I want to say that we just finished our training, and we're still working on our yearly planning. So there gonna be a lot of events and a lot of opportunities. So just stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted on everything. And I don't know. I just hope to see more Tunisian student ambassadors next year. That's it.
What about you, Wissam? Via, yes, Via.
I want to say that for all Tunisian students, that what we have really learned from this experience, that who don't take risks can't achieve his dreams.
Yeah, those who don't take
So
risks.
don't fear, go on. We are planning for a lot of events. We need your help, we need your motivation to make that succeed. And thank you for your invitation.
That's
thank
my job.
You for
That's my role. That's my role.
Thank you for all our listeners. And I want to make a special thank to all the ancient, all the students of my university, and especially my class A if they are listening.
They're probably listening. Wissam.
I just want to add that the experience in Cairo was exceptional. I guess it was a lifetime experience, and I encourage all Tunisian students to join this program next year. In fact, after talking with Googlers, we are back here with a lot of motivation, to get everything, to organize a lot of events, big events, to make buzz, if I use it. And a message to all Tunisian students: what matters is not what you have learned, but what you have done in your life. Take risks, and of course be active.
This is the Google spirit. What about you, Ashraf?
I'd like to invite all the responsible in the public universities to encourage us by facilitating our jobs.
Just come back if they don't facilitate your task.
Also, I'd like to thank Google for giving us this opportunity. And I want to re-invite all the who want to be volunteers to contact us and to give us their creative ideas.
The Google staff will be able to follow this edition on YouTube, on Facebook, because you'll have the video and the podcast. I have to work on the final video. This might take up to 5-6 hours. I'm just kidding. Your Excellency, dear Google student ambassadors, thank you very much for coming.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming. I thank the Maestro Wafa Bouzaida for her technical assistance. Coming next, news update in French and the German language program with Ulfa Khmili. Join me on Tuesday for another edition of the English language program. Until we meet again, I'm your host Adnen Chaouachi. Stay tuned to the best radio in Africa. Stay tuned to RTCI. Bye. Sorry.